Welcome to Top Athlete, a center for prevention, treatment, rehabilitation of sports injuries and musculoskeletal conditions. In this video, I'm discussing management of an acute injury. So, an acute injury is an injury that has just occurred, usually between 48 to 72 hours. To manage this kind of injury, a method called PRICE is used. PRICE stands for protection, rest, ice, compression, and elevation. This principle has been a mainstay of acute sports and exercise injury management for decades. So let's start with the P. P stands for protection. When you sustain an injury, you need to protect it from further damage. Stop laying to avoid tackles on the same spot or straining it further. Number 2 is R. R stands for rest. Stay away from activities that can cause further damage to the injury and delay or prevent healing. So, for how long are you supposed to rest? That depends on the severity of the injury. You will be advised by the medical practitioner. Number 3 is I, which stands for ice. The main purpose of ice is to prevent further inflammation or swelling of the injured tissues. How do you apply ice? You can use an ice bag. How many times should you apply ice? At least 3 times a day. For how many minutes do you apply the ice? 10 to 15 minutes. When applying the ice, you will feel cold, then some pain, then some burning sensation, and finally you will feel the numbness. Once you start feeling the numbness, it's time to stop. Number 4 is C, which stands for compression. This means applying pressure around the affected tissues to prevent further swelling. How do you apply the compression? This can be done by use of a bandage. Compression also, to some extent, helps in the stabilization of the tissues. Number 5 is E, which stands for elevation. Raising the affected area to heart level and eliminating gravity. For example, if your injury is on the leg, you can elevate the limb by placing a pillow below the leg. As usual, thanks for subscribing to my channel and viewing my videos. For any inquiries, booking of appointments, call the number on the screen. And also, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video to all sportsmen and women in the world. Top athlete, a healthy and physically active body.